Have you ever wondered what it took to amass wealth and power in ancient Rome, a time of grand empires and fierce battles? Picture a world where the marble columns of grandiose buildings reach for the sky, set against the backdrop of a civilization at the height of its power. This was ancient Rome, an empire that spanned across 3 continents and ruled over millions. In this bustling, vibrant society, the competition for wealth and power was fierce, a high-stakes game played by the elite. Within this chaotic mix of ambition and rivalry, there were individuals who rose above the rest, seizing opportunities and navigating the treacherous waters of politics and warfare to amass great fortunes. Among these was a man who, through his sheer will and cunning, managed to become one of the wealthiest figures of his time. His name was Marcus Licinius Crassus. One man, Marcus Licinius Crassus, managed to rise above the rest, becoming one of Rome's wealthiest individuals. But how did he do it? Born into a noble family, Marcus Licinius Crassus had a head start in life, but his true journey to power was far from simple. Crassus was born in the 1st century before the Common Era, into a family of privilege and power. Yet his early life was marked by political turbulence and upheaval. His father and brother were swept away by the tide of Rome's political struggles, leaving a young Crassus to navigate the treacherous waters of Roman politics alone. But Crassus was not a man to be defeated easily. He made his first foray into the world of business, using his family's remaining wealth to buy and sell property. His keen eye for a good deal and his shrewd business tactics saw him amass a considerable fortune. But money was just the first step on his path to power. Crassus then stepped into the political arena, using his wealth to secure a position of influence. As a moneylender, he extended loans to the Roman elite, thus weaving a web of connections that would serve him well in the years to come. But it was his military prowess that truly set him apart. When a massive slave rebellion led by Spartacus threatened the Roman Republic, it was Crassus who took up the mantle of leadership. His strategic genius was on full display as he quelled the rebellion, earning him the respect and admiration of his fellow Romans. The defeat of Spartacus was a turning point for Crassus. His military victory, paired with his substantial wealth and political influence, propelled him into the limelight. Yet despite his success, Crassus was not content. He had tasted power and he hungered for more. His victory over Spartacus catapulted Crassus into the limelight, but his hunger for power was far from satisfied. Crassus had a unique approach to wealth accumulation that set him apart from his peers. His strategies were as diverse as they were ingenious, a testament to his shrewdness and opportunism. One of his most lucrative ventures was in real estate. In a city like Rome, where fires were common, Crassus saw a golden opportunity. He bought properties that had been damaged by fire or were at risk of being engulfed by an ongoing one. He did so at a fraction of their cost, and then, using his personal fire brigade, he would extinguish the fires and restore the properties, selling them off at a considerable profit. Yes, you heard that right. Crassus had his own fire brigade. But this was not a philanthropic venture by any means. His firemen would rush to the scene of a burning building, but they wouldn't start putting out the flames right away. Instead, Crassus would negotiate with the owner, offering a lowball price for the property. If the owner refused, the fire brigade would simply stand by and watch the property burn. More often than not, the owner would cave in to Crassus's demands, underscoring his knack for turning a crisis into a business opportunity. Beyond real estate, Crassus was also known for his exploitation of war spoils. After the slave revolt led by Spartacus, for instance, he seized a significant amount of wealth from the defeated slaves. This was not only a financial gain for Crassus, but also a way for him to assert his power and influence in Roman society. In all his ventures, Crassus was guided by a keen sense of opportunism and a ruthless pursuit of wealth. His strategies were not always ethical by modern standards, but they were undeniably effective. He turned every situation, no matter how dire, into a profit-making opportunity. Crassus's strategies not only made him rich but also helped him gain political influence, setting the stage for his rise to power. His story underscores the notion that wealth and power are often intertwined, a lesson that continues to resonate in our world today. Wealth alone wasn't enough for Crassus. He craved political power, which led him to form the first triumvirate. Recognizing the potential of alliances, Crassus aligned himself with 2 of the most influential figures of his time, Julius Caesar and Pompey. This powerful alliance, known as the First Triumvirate, was a political masterstroke that effectively controlled the Roman Republic. Crassus, the financier, Caesar, the popular military hero, and Pompey, the respected statesman, Each brought something unique to this alliance. This partnership allowed them to pool their resources, influence and power to control Rome's political landscape. Crassus used this to his advantage, extending his influence and protecting his vast fortune. However, this alliance was not without its tensions. Crassus and Pompey, despite being allies, were often at odds, and their rivalry would ultimately threaten the stability of the triumvirate. Crassus's wealth and political maneuvering had made him a key player in Rome, but his ambition would also lead to his downfall. Crassus's life ended in a failed military campaign, but his legacy lived on. Indeed, his death was a dramatic end to a life filled with ambition and strategy. Yet his influence extended far beyond his lifetime. Crassus's wealth strategies, particularly his entrepreneurial prowess and real estate acumen, were adopted by later Roman emperors. His knack for spotting and seizing opportunities became a blueprint for those who wanted to amass wealth and power in the empire. His importance in Roman history cannot be overstated. As a key player in the First Triumvirate, Crassus played an instrumental role in shaping the political landscape of Rome. His influence set the stage for the transition from the Roman Republic to the Roman Empire, marking a significant turning point in history. Crassus's life is a testament to the power of ambition, strategy, and the relentless pursuit of wealth and power, lessons that resonate even today. His story reminds us that strategic thinking and ambition can indeed change the course of history.